There are many beautiful and interesting places in our world that are worth visiting. However, the planet is incredibly large and human life is short. But how to choose from thousands of attractions that are worth seeing with your own eyes? Especially for you, we conducted a little research and discovered the most interesting places in the world. Some of them are created by human hands, and some are natural formations. We will tell you about these places in this video. Before we begin, please like, subscribe to the channel and click on the bell to be the first to learn about the most interesting facts from around the world. Is reaching a large number of tourist attractions. One of them is located sitting on people's hands themselves. Today, in order to protect these beautiful insects, this place has been included in the UNESCO World Heritage List. The Mexican government is also trying to protect these highlands at the legislative level. Red Lagoon, Chile. The Red Lagoon, located in the Chilean city of Camina at an altitude of 3,700 meters above sea level, is called one of the most mysterious places on the planet. The name of the lagoon is associated with the color of the water, which is so richly red that it sometimes resembles ink or blood. Interestingly, only locals knew about this lake until 2009, and the Chilean National Tourism Service didn't even suspect the existence of the Red Lagoon. According to ecologists, the color of the water in the Red Lagoon is due to the presence of different types of algae, and there is nothing supernatural about it. But as the local population assures, the lake belongs to the devil himself and is possessed by a curse that affects those who approach its water. That is why the Red Lagoon is not marked in many local maps, and travelers who have heard about this mysterious power try to avoid this place. Perito Moreno Glacier, Argentina. The famous glacier is located in Los Glaciares National Park in the southwest of Argentine province of Santa Cruz. This is one of the most interesting tourist sites in Argentine Patagonia. Here, the silence is broken only by the fall of huge blocks of ice that broke off from this giant glacier. This glacier has an area of 250 square kilometers and a height of 60 meters above the water surface. The video doesn't convey the full power and scale of this giant glacier, but you only have to stand for a while near this place and you are guaranteed to be very impressed by the greatness of this tourist attraction. Also, a feature of this glacier is the fact that it melts at the same rate as it increases in mass, while other glaciers around the world are only rapidly melting. The age of this huge ice mass is more than 30,000 years. For the convenience of observing this wonderful natural phenomenon, an infrastructure has been built nearby that doesn't harm nature, because hundreds of thousands of tourists from all over the world come here to see this natural miracle. Antelope Canyon, USA. This canyon got its name from the orange-red walls resembling the skin of an antelope. For 1,000 years, water and wind have carved depressions in the red sandstone, reaching several hundred meters. Once every few years, during heavy rains, each canyon, which usually dries up during the year, is flooded with water. And it was the rainwater that slowly floated down and carried away the grains of sand for many years, formed these graceful relief lines inside the rocks. Machu Picchu, Peru. This lost town is the most famous and mysterious monument of Inca culture. This landmark is included in the UNESCO list. This object is interesting because neither the time of construction, nor the purpose, nor the exact number of inhabitants, and even its real name are unknown. However, the well-known and most mysterious fact of this place is the mysterious disappearance of all residents of the city. Machu Picchu is translated from the ancient language as peak, but this name was given to this city much later. Some archaeologists believe that the city was created by a great Inca ruler named Pachacutec Yapanqui as a sacred mountain shelter. According to approximate data, the city functioned from 1440 to 1532, after which Machu Picchu was suddenly left without inhabitants. The most interesting thing is that the disappearance of the inhabitants is not connected with the capture and attack of enemies, since all the elements and buildings of the city have been preserved in their original form, right down to the brick. For hundreds or even thousands of years, the city was forgotten and remained in desolation until it was discovered by the American researcher Professor Hiram Bingham. It happened on July 24, 1911. Today, Machu Picchu has become the center of world tourism. However, only 2,500 people a day can visit the ruined city. Such restrictions were introduced in order to preserve the monument. Santorini, Greece. Santorini Island receives thousands of tourists every year and has been repeatedly recognized as one of the most beautiful corners of the world. But what is so special about this small Greek island? First of all, it is very ancient. The first population of Santorini appeared here 3,000 years ago BC, which means that the island is literally imbued with the spirit of vanished civilizations and myths. In 1500s BC, a mighty volcano awoke, a powerful eruption